And welcome back, everybody. We have returned. It is now year 2022, and we have our very first Copa Hyperion of the year. Welcome, everyone. I'm, of course, your host, Live VIP. With me, joining me, is no one at the moment. Darking is currently at work. He may show up, he may not show up. I should probably adjust the casters, actually, because I know if he's gonna show up or not. But yes, Darking is on his way. Until then, currently I am going to be solo casting, but oh my god, I can't wait to dive into this. We're back with some Latin American StarCraft. My favorite StarCraft. My favorite. Oh god. But yes, welcome everyone. I see For Sure's in the chat. I see Fernando in the chat. I want to apologize because despite there being, you know, some fans of some players, we are missing a couple of them. Exclamation mark B in the chat if you want to have a look at the bracket. We have a couple of, you know, old favorites. Jim Rising is here. The Zerg Lord is here. Cham signed up, but he didn't check in, which means the tournament is kind of open. It's kind of open to anyone, right? Like Cham, he's usually the champion of all these tournaments. He usually just like clean sweeps everyone. Sometimes he drops a map, sometimes, but not here, not today. So that means that things can change. What I mean by that is that, you know, Jim Rising, the Zerg Lord, they're both very strong players. It's kind of hard to call between the two. I want to give the edge to the Zerg Lord, but we've got some other players here. We've got Eon from Costa Rica. We've got Cristiano from Chile. We've got Faesbuca from Bolivia. And we've got our very own CranKy Duckling as well. And that's exactly what we're going to be diving into. We have our first series. You can see it on the screen. You can see it on our Twitch title. We're diving into our first series. It's going to be a TvP. And I am so torn. That's the problem with all these Latin American tournaments. Like, we're fans of so many of these players. And it's so hard to pick and choose. But here we go. As a reminder, today's tournaments, because of the signups, is going to be double eliminations. So if you get knocked out here, you are not out of the tournament. You still have a chance. You can still go on. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Berlingrad LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player representing the very own, the CranKy Ducklings. It is NeO. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Berlingrad LE, we have the Bolivian Protoss player himself on a brand new team, kind of. The team's been around for a long time, but they recently expanded from a clan into a team. They just picked up everyone. It is, representing Exeritus Ignat. It is Faesbuca. From Bolivia, let's go. We don't have that many Bolivian players anymore. We used to have Dark Unnamed. We used to have, oh my god, there was another one, but I can't quite remember, but we used to cast him all the time. Oh god, it's gonna bother me. But it was a Protoss player. But yeah, Faesbuca, he's one of the only ones remaining from that region, from that country. And we'll see how we go. So speaking about the team a little bit, Exeritus Ignat, they picked up a lot of players. They picked up Faesbuca, they picked up Password, they picked up a bunch of like these up and coming like Masters 1 low GM players, like Cristianox. They picked up Cristianox as well. So he's no longer on Alpha X. The Alpha X Latin American division, I don't think it exists anymore. From what I remember, like the majority of the players have left. I think Sinner is still on it. I think Sinner may be the only one. But yeah, Exeritus, they picked up a bunch of players. Fun fact, they're actually running a team league. They haven't started it yet, but they have recently announced it, and they've released the rules and guidelines, and they actually approached the CranKy Ducklings. They're like, yo, do you want to be a part of the team league? And we looked at it, and it's nah. Check out our YouTube channel where we're releasing our BTL VODs, which is the first team league that we participated in as a pro team. And honestly, we did really well. I'm really happy with our BTL performance. The Exeritus tournament, though, is a lot more restrictive when it comes to MMR. It's like, hey, you can only have like 4.8k players for the first, it's like Pro League format, like 4.8k and then 5.4k and then 5.4k again. Like, it's a little more restricted with the kind of players that you can field. And our players are too good. All of our players are like 5.8k plus, pretty much. Other than, of course, NeO. NeO is a little bit lower than that. But because of that, we can't field a team. So we will, unfortunately, we won't be playing in the first iteration of Xeritus's team league. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Our players are too good. We don't have enough players with low enough MMR to compete. But enough about that. Here we are in game number 1, and honestly, I'm a little bit concerned. Like, NeO, his worst matchup is TvP, so I'm a little bit scared. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared. Meanwhile, oh my god. Thank you so much, Chileno Singaporean, for gifting a sub to Cristianox. Oh my god. Cristianox is going to be playing in today's tournament. He's playing against NeO Shaggy. But what I wanted to bring up is that NeO did open up with a 3 racks, and so far NeO has done a very good job at denying the scout. Faesbuca has tried time and time again to go in with shaded adepts, and they just haven't gone in. He has seen the amount of Marines, and he hasn't seen any Hellions, so Faesbuca should be able to deduce what's coming. And he's preparing a shield battery, a very exposed shield battery. He's going into charge lots, but he doesn't have a lot of gateways to work with. There we go. There's that gateway explosion. Oh my god, the Marine somehow slips in. What? There was no whole position. The weird scouting Marine. I think he scouted the lack of gases. The lack of gases should be a tell that it's going to be a glare. Ah, there's the scan. There we go. He sees all the production. He should count the gases, and everything points towards a charge all in. So now NeO has to get ready at home. Bunker is on the way. 1 bunker, I don't think is going to be enough. Like, we need a lot more than that. NeO, he's getting ready to intercept a War Prism. War Prism is on the way towards the main base. Oh my god, it's going to be so close. NeO, his goal is to try and catch it. Faesbuca, can he avoid it? Please don't just rally in. Oh god. Oh, he's going on 4. Stim isn't done. Oh, and he sees the Marines. Just barely. He's going to try and avoid them, but NeO, he's on point. He's protecting his bases. The War Prism does not find a way in. Meanwhile, massive shout out to Lord Loken in the chat. Thank you, Papi. Thank you. Oh my god. It's trying to find a way in again. The bunkers are already done. Meanwhile, the rest of the army is on the way. So this already delayed the push. So the timing for Faesbuca is slowly slipping away. He's taking his gases. He's making more probes. He is transitioning, which is a good thing. So Faesbuca, he isn't 100% all in here. It would have been. But again, like, he is thinking about that next step. There we go. He's looking to go into Charge Lot Archon. We should be seeing a 3rd base soon. But again, so far, so good. He just has to be careful not to throw away too much. But if he sees an opportunity, go for it. The Marines right now are pretty split from NeO. They're not all here at the natural base. So maybe Faesbuca can find a way in. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's getting ready. The War Prism is coming in, and NeO, he needs to respond with everything. Oh god. The Zealots, they find a way into the natural base. Boys are being pulled. We need the Marines to respond. NeO, please, just all army hockey. Let's go. We have the repair, but it looks like it barely may not be enough. The bunker is going to go down, but with the help of all these Marines, there are so many Marines, NeO should be able to hold, and hey, he doesn't lose too many workers. Only 3 SCVs have gone down. Again, it's a little bit unfortunate that NeO's army was so split up, but everything came in the end, and he defended. That stim hurt quite a bit though, but finally the medevacs are coming out. Oh boy. Here we go. He still has to respect the War Prism. The War Prism is right outside the natural base, getting ready to dive in whenever he can. There is that 3rd base. That is what we were waiting for. So again, Faesbuca, it's so far a really nice transition. Sure, he threw away a bunch of Zealots. 14 Zealots. Oh god, that was a lot. Yeah, questionable move by Faesbuca. Like, honestly, he should have just contained NeO, right? Just deny a 3rd base, macro up back at home. Losing 14 Zealots like that means that this bio push can hit hard, and with no splash damage, the only splash damage are these 2 Archons, and without too much buffer for the Zealots, or too much buffer in Zealots, this push is scary. It's terrifying. This could end the game. Oh, but that's why this War Prism is so important. NeO is pushing out across the map. There are a couple of missile turrets in position in case the War Prism comes in, but of course, they're stacked defense. The War Prism can always avoid them. Meanwhile, here we go. What do we have to defend? 3 Archons now. Not bad at all. Oh god, he's pushing out though. NeO, he needs to respond. He does pull back. Is it gonna be enough? Can he deal with this? Oh my god, so many Marines are falling and... Oh god, charge the Archon, it's pretty good. Faesbuca, he defends, didn't even need a shield battery, didn't even need an overcharge. NeO turns around, comes back home. At the same time, in comes what? Never mind. In comes the War Prism. Oh god, no, it's rallied in! It's rallied past the turret! Oh god! Faesbuca is trying to push in towards the natural base. No, the War Prism goes down! A bit of a miss rally there. Now NeO doesn't have to worry about the War Prism. He can focus entirely on the main army. At the same time, Faesbuca sees everything. He has that observer. Oh, and NeO confirms the 3rd base. Confirms the probe count as well. Like, this is a really rough position for NeO. Only just now starts his own 3rd. It's so late. He was so committed earlier, and to be fair, his army is still pretty terrifying. Like, it's still incredibly large, and he can always try and outmaneuver this army. Oh my god, a 4th base is on the way. Like, NeO has to make something happen here. Like, he can't just sit at home and wait for his 3rd. He's got to trade in some way. Here we go. Also, massive shout out to Lord Loken. He just gifted us up to for sure. Thank you so much, Lord Loken, for all the support. I'll catch up in the chat after this game. I'll catch up. Ghost Academy's on the way. The army of NeO is avoiding that of Faesbuca, but yo, Faesbuca is going for a massive surround. Oh god, the Widow Mines. The Widow Mine shots are going to go up on the majority of the Zealots. All the Zealots go down, and now there's nothing left. Mate, the Widow Mines, they were ready for the flank. I don't think they were ready for it, but they were in position. GG gets called. And NeO takes game number 1. Oh god, it was so important for him to push out. I was like, mate, waiting for a 3rd base is not gonna work out for you, buddy. And NeO knew, he pushes out, and he takes game number 1. GG. I see sub in the chat, exclamation mark, Funara la mama de Cristianox. Yes, if you look at the bracket, and if you're wondering, where is NeO in this bracket? His name is Cristiano's mother. On the bracket. Shaking my head. My dream scenario, grand finals. Cristiano versus NeO. Let's go. That's the dream. But it is just a dream for now. Like, there's still some big names to face against them. Again, Jim Rising, the Zerg Lord, Eon, very strong players. So we'll see who can move on into that upper bracket finals when we get there. Meanwhile, we're getting ready for game number 2, and ooh, we have our lobby. My god. And the Ducklings only have 7k players. True. Oh god. Hold on. Someone picked the wrong race. It's shaking my head. Huh. Okay. Something. We may have to remake the lobby. Hold on. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. You could compete like your MMR. Yo, for nada finanto, mate. What are you on about? It's too low, mate. It's too low. Oh, God. Beautiful. Here we go. We're diving into game 2. We had a couple of issues. Faesbuca was accidentally Terran instead of Protoss, so we had to quickly close the lobby and sort that out. It's all good. It's all good. Add me to the team. I'll bring down the average. God damn it, Bango. Bango, please. But yes. Yeah, so again, we'll look towards playing in another team league soon at some point. Again, exclamation mark YouTube or exclamation mark socials in the chat if you want to have a look at our YouTube channel. I think it's linked there. All of our BTL VODs, they started uploading yesterday, so we got a lot of matches, and the team league was very fun. It was very fun. But enough about the team league, because we are here in our first series of the day, best of 3 in Latino America, and spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Hardwire LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player himself representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is NeO. And spawning in the top right hand corner of Hardwire LE, we have the Bolivian Protoss player representing Exeritus Ignat. It is Faesbuca. Let's go. So Faesbuca, he tried to go for a 2-base all-in. It got scouted in game 1, and I liked that he was, again, pivoting away from it and transitioning, but losing 14 Zealots in that push for he only got 3 SCVs. He got 3 SCVs for 14 Zealots. Ay. Again, like, he recognized that he wasn't going to be able to win the game there. That's why he was transitioning. But for him to still commit to that attack was questionable. And imagine if those 14 Zealots were there when NeO pushed out across the map. Like, that could have been the difference. Maybe there would have been some friendly fire with the Widow Mines. Like, it would have been completely different. So yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate there. An unfortunate decision by Faesbuca that maybe could have cost him the game. Obviously, the other one is losing his Warp Prism. Losing the Warp Prism like that is huge, just because the threat of the Warp Prism forces the Terran to keep some army at home, and you can always go for some counter damage. Yeah, a couple of unfortunate unfortunate things happen there for Faesbuca. Speaking of unfortunate, he tries to go for a probe scout. He does not get into the main base, and this is the important thing about this matchup, about TvP, is that the Terran player has a lot of options. You can go for a 3-Rax Marine push opening, you can go for a 1-1-1 into Banshees, you can go into Liberators, you can go into Widowmine drops, you can go into Hellion drops. There's a lot available to you, and it's so important for the Protoss player to scout and to figure out what the hell is going on, especially because NeO this time is not going for a 3-Rax. Meanwhile, back at home, pretty standard things. Faesbuca is opening up with a Twilight Council. He is mining gas. This is kind of looking like a Blink Stalker opening, which would be pretty, again, a pretty standard opening, all things considered. But we'll keep an eye on things. Obviously, last game he did mix things up, and it looks like he's setting himself up for potentially a proxy pylon. Meanwhile, the Adept shows up, but once again it gets denied. But at least this time he confirms the existence of a factory. So now he knows, hey, there shouldn't be multiple Raxes like the previous game. So he doesn't see everything, but he sees a little bit, and that's better than nothing. Faesbuca, unfortunately, he still doesn't confirm the CC. He does see the starport, so he knows it's a 1-1-1. It could potentially be a 1-base all-in because he hasn't seen the CC, but I mean, you know, he should be relatively safe with what he's seen so far. Oh, I kind of like this. Full Warlock. Hellions are not going to find a way in, but doesn't matter because Hellions are about to rock up and a medevac is on the way across the map. Okay, here we go. So the Hellions, I mean, they're going to run into the wall and, I mean, nothing's going to happen, you know. Yep, NeO backs up. He's like, there's no way in, there's no way out. And there is that blink. So, yeah, again, this is Faesbuca going for a much more standard approach. Blink is such a diverse opening. You can defend against Widowmine drops. You can counterattack as well. If you have high ground vision with the sentry, you can be aggressive and blink into the main base. Like Blink, it's just solid. It's just solid all around. Meanwhile, medevac does show up, and we are seeing a Hellion drop. Ooh, but it's, oh god, the rally! It's rallied right towards that pylon. Faesbuca sees it, but does he see it? Uh-oh. Faesbuca, no! He saw it! Oh, God. Okay, here we go. The Adepts are responding, and Yeah, this drop shouldn't deal too much damage. Faesbuca, he's good enough. He knows what's coming his way. He has Stalkers in position. The Hellions are going to get a couple of probes, but shouldn't get too many. There we go. Only 2 probes in the end. What I will say is that NeO does at least scout all of these Stalkers. He doesn't confirm the Twilight Council, but he knows it's not a Stargate opening, and he should be aware that, okay, it is Blink Stalkers. Oh god. SCVs? Por favor. NeO, please! Where are you going? Ay. So NeO had an unfortunate rally. Thankfully, it was only, I think, 3 or 4 SCVs, so it's not the biggest of deals. But yeah, NeO's gotta back to work. Don't know what the hell is going on. Meanwhile, we see a scan into the main base. Yeah, NeO, he just confirms the rest of the production. Again, nothing too crazy. What I am a little bit concerned about, and I mean, NeO scouts it, is that robotic space, so we should see Colossus production commence. That is definitely something that Faesbuca was missing in the previous game. And I mean, Colossus or Disruptors, like, they're great units, especially against fire. Like, splash damage are definitely something that you need in this matchup. And NeO at least knows about it now. As there we go, the first Colossus is on the way. We should be seeing extended thermal lance shortly. Meanwhile, NeO, he was trying to find a way in with this medevac, but so far he just cannot. There's vision, there's detection all over this. So Faesbuca is ready, and he should be able to shut this down if it ever goes too close. Especially because Blink is done now. So, I mean, again, this should be cleaned up. Meanwhile, NeO, the madman, he's taking a third. He's actually expanding. He's actually taking a third CC. So, so NeO isn't necessarily going for a 2-base all-in. Just like last game, though, like, he did stay on 2 bases for a long time, and this is going to, like, result in a very strong push. You can see that his third is so late compared to his opponents, and unfortunately, like, Faesbuca sees this. Sees everything. NeO still has a lot of power behind this though. Like, Faesbuca, where's extended thermal lance? He has 1 Colossus. He's supply blocked. Oh, 3 pylons are thrown down. But where is that upgrade? Like, it's so important. Without it, NeO can actually close the distance and can make something happen if he pushed out across the map with everything. He's not though. Instead, he's going for a bit of a double drop over on the left-hand side of the map instead. Gonna try to find his way in here, and there's honestly not that much in position, so maybe he can deal some damage. Maybe. I thought it was going for the mineral line. Never mind. Never mind. He scans, confirms the base, confirms the saturation, but the drop gets scattered by that adept. So Faesbuca, he gets in position. And yeah, NeO, he's just gonna chill and take a third. I'm still waiting for extended thermal lance. Not gonna lie, I'm still waiting for it. And the longer this goes on, I feel like maybe the better it is for NeO. His tech isn't that great though. Like, there's still no Ghost Academy. There's no Viking production either. For those, like, some Vikings would be amazing right now. NeO, he's going full Korean. He's just going full bio tank, which can work, but a lot of it relies on this Raven. Like, the interference matrices are going to be so important. Oh, we see the scan, confirms both the Colossus, the shield battery, the overcharge. There it is. NeO, he's thinking ahead. He's listening to the stream with that 2-minute delay, and he is going to be going for the Vikings. Well, he started the Viking production. It's late. Let's be real. It is a little bit late, but, you know, it's on the way. It's coming. Oh, Dark Shrine gets thrown down for Faesbuca. He's pulling out all the stops. Scans confirms the missing army. That means that NeO can hit this base, but it also means, yo, where is that army? Where's it going? Thankfully for NeO, it's not actually across the map. He will hit this natural base. We see a recall. Oh my god, the Raven. Again, the Matrix is going to be so important. Where are they? NeO, please. Oh no, he misses. No, he gets a Stalker. NeO. Oh my god, he's still got enough energy for one more, and he will get the Colossus this time, but it's a little bit too late. There's too much Protoss. Everything will fall. Ay, ay, ay. NeO. I was just saying the... GG gets called. Faesbuca takes game number 2. Who needs extended thermal lance when the disabled lands on a stalker instead of a colossus? Feels bad, man. That was like 2-3 swipes, like 3 colossus swipes. Like, we've all been there. The misclicks. GG. GG, well played. I hope NeO isn't too affected by that loss. I know he can get emotional after things like that, especially in this matchup. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Speaking of feels bad, hold on. I need to change this. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I'm now joined by my lovely plushies. Yes. The Zergling, the Probe, and the Duck. Quack. Oh, God. Hold on, I'm catching up. So, yes, thank you so much, Lord Loken, for, the 18 months. 18 months in a row. Thank you so much for the sub. And NeO needs your support right now. We're going to the ace match. Game 3. Which way is this going to go? Yeah, like, I'm a little bit concerned just because it feels like NeO, he keeps going for these 2 base pushes. Like, his third is never coming into play. And now we're getting into Glittering Ashes. One of the largest maps in the map pool. It's big, it's huge, it's wide. It favors macro play. And that is not what NeO has been showing us. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if he has something else to show us. As we are diving into game number 3, the ace match between these 2 players, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Glittering Ashes LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player. He is red, representing the CranKy Ducklings. Dropping that last game, but still here in the ace match, it is NeO. And spawning in the top right hand corner of Glittering Ashes LE, we have his opponent tying up the series 1-1 in this best of 3. Hailing from the land of Bolivia, representing his new team, Exeritus Ignite, it is Faesbuca. See Ferdinand took in the chat. Nice disable, bro. That stalker looked more dangerous, Kappa. Oh god, that misclick cost him the game. To be fair, I don't know if that wasn't a misclick and if the disable connected with the correct Colossus, and if he disabled both Colossus, would he have won the game? It's hard to say. Like, the fight would have been better for him, but would it have been enough? Again, hard to say in that scenario. Just an unfortunate situation overall. And speaking of an unfortunate situation, and speaking of getting under the skin of another person, Faesbuca throws down a gas and steals the gas of NeO. And this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Faesbuca is in the main base of NeO. He's going to be seeing everything. So Faesbuca being very annoying here. Almost gets under the production building as well. And eventually this will be cleaned up. Eventually. And oh, that is a very early engineering bay. Oh my god. NeO he's just sending it. Okay. We'll see where we go here. So Faesbuca is going for a proxy Stargate. The position of this Stargate tells me that it's going to be Oracle. We'll see if he decides to throw down shield batteries and if it's going to be a Void Ray. NeO is reading this as proxy Stargate as well. As NeO did get across the map and he scouted everything. And he's going to be able to clean up this gas. The gas geyser doesn't see the missile turret. Oh my god, NeO. But again, if this isn't Void Ray, then this is like this, yeah. Then this engineering bay is early. Okay. It's a Void Ray! Yo, NeO knows! He knows! They're the shield batteries! The SCV sees, mate. NeO has such a big brain. There's a reason why he's starting to become a lawyer, because he, like, everyone in Chile knows. That's why Cristiano's so jealous. Exclamation mark Funada Cristianox. But we already have a turret. We're getting a second turret as well. Obviously, the shield batteries are on the way. But NeO, can you get ready in time? We have a Cyclone. We need some Vikings. We need some production. There we go. Void Ray reveals itself. We need some boys to repair. Oh god, the Void Ray is going to be able to delay this bunker. No, he doesn't delay the bunker. Oh my god. The defense so far is insane. There's the Viking. It's all on the way. Let's go. And Faesbuca, he's getting ready to expand. Nexus? Oh god, the Void Ray has to be so careful not to overextend. So far, the shield batteries are doing a great job in keeping alive, but there is the repair! The repair is too good! Repair greater than shield battery confirmed. There is a target fire on the SCVs, but the shield batteries are running out of energy. There we go, another shield battery finishes up. Faesbuca, he's banking so much. There it is, there's the Nexus. Faesbuca, he's letting up. He knows that he can't do it. He cannot end the game. Oh god. Here we go again. He's trying to focus down that missile turret, but he can't do it. Oh my god, SCV OP. He's almost out of energy. He has one shield battery left with half energy. He's getting another shield battery. I don't like this. I don't like that he's still committing to this despite trying to transition. Like, you gotta pick one or the other, buddy. One or the other. Meanwhile, we have the lock on. The pylon is going to get picked off. Oh, just barely. Doesn't depower anything, but you know, damage is damage. There we go. Finally, NeO. Oh no, never mind. There it is. He's starting his CC. We have Mac fuel accelerators on the way. We have a scan. NeO confirms that there is a natural on the way. He confirms that it is safe, indeed, safe enough to go for a urine base. Oh boy. And now where do we go from here? Faesbuca, I do appreciate that he's not pumping out more of these Void Rays because he has very limited gas. He just pulls out of gas. He's going for all these charge lots. Has NeO seen this, by the way? He has not seen the bottom right corner of Faesbuca's base, so he doesn't know about the follow-up charge all-in that's coming. I'm making assumptions calling it an all-in, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Oh boy. And we'll see where NeO goes from here. He does have a tank. One at least. Oh, there we go. Shield batteries are finally being cleaned up. Up, up! Ooh. Oh my god, both shield batteries get sniped. Doesn't even get a Void Ray. And what I'm concerned about, especially when it comes to charge lots, is that you do need a massive amount of Marines to deal with them, or you need Widow Mines. We have a tank. A tank is okay. But it looks like, yeah, we see mass bio production here. Stim only just now starts, and Faesbuca is ready to go. Charge is done. The gateways are about to finish up. 5 gates. That's a lot of gates. That's a lot of charge lots. Oh, and I don't know if NeO has enough. And Faesbuca sees the army, by the way. He's like, man, I can take this on. Let's go. Without a bunker, I can do this. Oh god. Here we go. 12 charge lots up against 17 Marines, 1 tank, and 2 Cyclones. Oh god, we have a couple more charge lots on the way. The bunker's not done. There's no wall at the ramp either. And where's the tank? Tank is siege, to be fair. Wall is on the way. Here we go. Here come the charge lots. Up, up, up. He's thinking about it. He doesn't know. Oh god. Finally he does commit. Bunker is gonna go down immediately. Yo, the Void Rays, they target down the tank, and they do get the tank, and now the Zealots are free to just rain in, to just run in. Is there enough? It looks like there is not. The Marines, the stutter stepping is pretty good, but the Zealots coming from behind. The full surround. Burrow, puppy, burrow the Widow Mine. Get in. Oh my god. The Widowmine shot! Up! Up! Go off, puppy! Go off! Oh my god, it doesn't go off. We have more zealots coming in. Boys are being pulled left and right, and I feel like there may just be too much. Ay, ay, ay. The Marines are gonna take out the Void Ray. Yo, the Marines stand strong. Who needs the Widowmine? Yo, Funada this Widowmine, by the way. It did nothing. It literally did nothing. Ay, ay, ay. Pinche Widowmine, mate. But yeah, NeO holds, but he lost 20 SCVs. He's down. He's got less than half the workers of Faesbuca. Faesbuca is working on Archons from here. Like, it's like NeO has to counterattack now, but he can't because of the War Prism. The War Prism keeps him at home. Like, what's he gonna do? He has to turtle. That's the only way. There's the scan. NeO confirms the saturation of the natural. He knows. Like, he knows he's just gotta go. And the problem is that because Faesbuca sees this move out, Faesbuca can just push in. And here we go. Like, the zealots are able to run in. They catch the reinforcements. NeO, he turns around and it looks like I don't even think NeO can just fight this army. He's gonna try, and maybe he can. Oh god, the Marines are coming on in. Again, the Widowmines aren't really gonna be a part of this, but there we go. Finally, some Widowmine shots are gonna go off. They do connect, and with those Widowmine shots, NeO should be able to finally deal with all these Archons. But he's losing so many SCVs. Ay, ay, ay. Can he even get the Archon? What? Okay, there we go. Finally, the Archon gets taken out. But there's just so many Zealots. Zealots are just too good. They're just too good. G gets called, and Faesbuca will take the series 2-1. GG. NeO did such a good job defending against the Void Rays. Like, let's be real. He did a really good job defending against them. He read the situation beautifully. The Void Rays didn't do anything, but the follow-up, like, charge all in, NeO didn't get eyes on it fast enough. And we saw that he only had one tank. Imagine if he had prioritized and gotten a second tank. Even a second tank. We saw how important it was for Faesbuca to kill that one tank on the high ground. If there was another, or if those Widowmines were pumped out earlier, then those Zealots wouldn't have dealt anywhere near as much damage, and NeO could have gone on from there. But alas, it was not meant to be. Faesbuca takes the series, and Faesbuca will move on to the next round. Oh, GG. GG, well played. And Faesbuca goes on to round number 3, where he will face a Zerg player, the winner of the Zerg Lord and Eon. Meanwhile, I believe Cristiano and NeO Shaggy are still mid-series. We have a couple of updates, but nothing too significant yet. Nothing yet.